Hello and welcome to Tether. In this video, we'll be going through another automation system and we will be automating Bittrex 24 CRM appointment bookings with Google Calendar. Zapier is one of the most popular automation systems which allows you to connect multiple apps and websites, integrate multiple platforms, and automate your workflow. Before we begin, here's an overview of this automation. A Google Calendar is connected to Bittrex 24 CRM and appointment bookings are created using the Bittrex appointment system. When these appointments are created, tasks are created within the CRM and an event is automatically created within the Google Calendar. This automation will then update the events created within the calendar with information obtained from the task created within Bittrex 24 CRM. There are two ways to connect apps to Zapier. The first step is to click on Apps, select Add New Connection, search for the name of the app you want to connect, and establish a connection. For the second step, click on Create and select Zaps. Click on the trigger and select a trigger app. A trigger is an event that starts a zap. Once you turn on a zap, Zapier will monitor for that trigger event. After selecting the trigger, select the trigger event and click on Continue. Then, in the Account section, click on Sign In to connect your account. Meanwhile, it's a little bit different when connecting task events in Bittrex 24 to a third-party app through Zapier. The plugin we're using for task is called Bittrex 24 Tasks, and it's a private app. This means that it is not available in the Zapier app directory. Therefore, we need to first obtain the permission before connecting the plugin. This is also applicable to all private apps that can be connected to Zapier. To obtain the permission, go to your Bittrex 24 account and navigate to the app marketplace. Search for Zapier for tasks and install the app. Then click on Installation Instructions and then click on Get Invite Link. Wait for the redirection and click on Accept and build a Zap. Now, let's go back to building the automation. Search for Bittrex 24 Task and select the most recent version. Our trigger event for this automation is New Task. That is, the Zap will run automatically when a new event is created within Bittrex 24 CRM. Click on Continue, select the Bittrex account or connect one, if you have it. Don't forget, all you need is the base URL of your Bittrex 24 account to connect the app. Click Continue and test the trigger. Here's the most recent task in Bittrex 24. You can also find new records to load more test data if there are more. Select a record and click on Continue with selected record. We want to add a filter step to ensure that only tasks with specific keyword are parsed into the calendar. Type in the filter keyword and click on Continue. Refrain from using a merge field as the filter data as they are dynamic and changes depending on the data. Next, we want to find a Google Calendar event. Select the Google Calendar as the app, click on Find Event, and continue. Click on Sign In if you haven't connected your Google Calendar account. If you have, select an account and continue. Then, select the calendar you want to use and input the search term. For this automation, our search term will be the task title. Although not compulsory, you might also want to insert the search time frame, that is, the date from which the search should start and end. Then, select how you want your result to be sorted, either by start time or time last updated. Check the Create Google Calendar Event box to create a new data if the event can't be found in the calendar. Enter the event name as the summary, the event start and end date, and other necessary fields. Zapier will disable this step and ask if you want to delete it if you check the box above. But if you do not, please select Yes in the field that says, Should this step be treated as successful if not result found, to prevent your Zap from skipping subsequent steps if the search result is false. Click on Continue and test the step. Next, we want to update the event if the search result is true. Click the plus icon and select Google Calendar. Select Update Event as the event and click on Continue. Select the calendar on which you want to update the event. Insert the event ID generated in Step 3 into the event ID field. Fill in the replacement for all the fields you want to update and ensure to insert value into all required fields. Once all that is done, click on Continue and test the step. Once the test is successful, you can go ahead to publish the Zap, or you can choose to add more fields. You can further customize your Zap to fulfill the need. In this scenario, more data needs to be pulled from the CRM into the calendar, then update the task name within the CRM with a backward step, and finally to record the name of the employee that booked each of the appointment and when they booked it into a Google Sheet. In this data, there are more information in the description field which needs to be broken apart and used to update the calendar event. A text formatter is inserted in Step 2 to separate the data in the description field line by line. Use New Line as the separator to treat data in the same line as one. Click the link here to see more separators that can be used. Another text formatter, Split Text, is inserted in Step 3 to separate the title, which will be used in the search step. This time, the separator is space. Here, the separated fields are being used to modify the calendar event. Then a backward step is added to update the task name within the CRM. Finally, the data is sent into a Google Calendar to record the employee who created the appointment and the time when the appointment was created. Because we need to get the exact time when the appointment is created, a Zap time formatter is used to get the current date. Then the step is tested and the Zap published. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share to your friends and colleagues. See you next time.